There we go. All right. Thank you. Good morning, Lucas. It's a lovely shape.
If you're getting the glare from it, let me know and I'll move.
Yep. No glare there. Keep it down, parents.
Wait. Yeah. Joe, hold on. I got
All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome back. This is game one of the Burgh Fest. Penn's Elite versus North Pittsburgh Wildcats. Savina Veltri is going to come out for the opening draw. Eva Skiff and Mira Stroya on our wings. Portman and Terza on the points. Skiff, Terza with it. Skiff on the forecheck. Stroya with it, entering the zone, just loses control. Skiff in on the forecheck. Just escapes the reach of Portman. Loose neutral zone. There's Skiff on the forecheck. To Stroya. Stroya and Skiff entering the zone. Wildcats coming out of the zone. Here comes Veltri. Veltri waiting for her line mates to get on. That's back in the Penn zone. Wildcats rimming it around their zone. Here comes Terza to meet the Wildcat. Little interception there by Veltri. Veltri getting it out of the zone. It's intercepted by a Wildcat. Claire Barnhouse in on the forecheck. Mia Reckenball's joining in on it. Wildcats back in the neutral zone. There's Scarcella there to look for a little extra space. Far pass up on the wall. That's Fedorowski. Scarcella again. Reversing around to her own zone. Back over to T. Meyer. T. Meyer going to come behind the cage and look for more space. There's T. Meyer on the left wing. Entering up through the zone with a nice little play. She's got zone entry. One-on-one with the goalie. And that's a save by the Wildcats. T. Meyer in on the far wall, keeping the pass in. There's Barnhouse in on the forecheck. Fedorowski with an interception there. Good little poke check there by Scarcella. Oh, and it's 1-0 Wildcats. One nothing Wildcats. 9:31 remaining in the first. Got a goalie change. For McAdamson's in the net. Not sure what's going on there with Aria. All right. Going to have a power play. Stimmel was tripped up on the play. That'll be a tripping call. No. Oh, yep. Here she comes. Underwood in on the draw. Wins it back. Kerr shuffled down to Stimmel. Stimmel back to Kerr. Kerr over to Brown. Brown looking for a lane. Just met it. And that was a beautiful shot there by Cora Stimmel. Evens the game. 1-1. That's a power play goal by Stimmel. Good use of the points there. Kerr and Brown. Stimmel finds one and buries it. 1-1 Pens. A 9:02 remaining. That's a power play goal. Gonna get a line change. Beltry and Skiff with Stroya. There's Portman. Portman looking for space. To Stroya. Stroya. Back and pass intended for Portman. Portman corrals. That's Skiff. Enters back into the pen zone. Pass up to Terza on the point. Nice shot. Rebound. Just escapes the pursuing Pens. Up to Portman. Portman fires it right back in. It's a loose puck again. Skiff down in the corner with it. Loses control. Just escapes the reach of Portman. Might have an icing here. We got an ice. 8:04 remaining in the first. Fedorowski's going to bring her line out. Wrecking Ball and Barnhouse. T. Meyer and Scarcello on the points. 1-1. Fedorowski just ties it up. That's Scarcella keeps it in. Looking for help on the other point. Wildcats looking to just keep it out of the zone. Barnhouse is going to get a penalty there. That's an interference. Looks like the Wildcat there is shaken up. Looks like she's getting up. It's good to see. All right. We're going to get an end zone draw here. Pens are on the PK now. 7:49 remaining in the first. 1-1. T. Meyer, Scarcello are the defense women. Fedorowski and Reckenball still in on the forward side. Scarcello to T. Meyer. T. Meyer coming up near side wall. T. Meyer with a nifty move there. Coming up through the neutral zone with space. Gains zone. Looking for it. It shuffles it to the net. That just off the target. Wildcats get it out of the zone. Fedorowski with it behind the cage. Fedorowski dumps it back down to Scarcella. Scarcella coming out. Near side pass up to Reckenball. Wildcats enter the zone. Net by T. Meyer. T. Meyer pushes it back out. Wildcats dump it back in. Scarcella back to retrieve. Met by a Wildcat forechecker. Shuffle pass in front of the net. That's kept in by the Wildcats. Little far side pass there. We got a whistle. Net's off crease. I'm not sure there. Pens are back to even strength. Underwood's going to enter the draw. Wildcat win. Loose puck heading down in the near side corner. Wildcats behind the net, gain possession. Nice play by Kerr, but Wildcats keep it in. Nice break up there by Brown. Stimmel on the far side wall, getting the puck out of the zone. Stimmel's got some extra jump today, looking a little fast. There's Stimmel again at the neutral zone, looking the game. Lost it in her feet. Gianni in on a breakup. That's Underwood. Wildcats looking for space, take it behind their own cage. Met by a group of forechecking Pens. Plus just escapes the fort. There's Kerr, going behind the cage to get some space. Cat in by the Wildcats. Underwood with it now. Bowman up to Underwood. Wildcats dart loose, and they're going to get it out of the zone. Here's Underwood again. Carrying around in the neutral zone. Going to enter the zone. Met by a forechecking Wildcat. There's Underwood. Shuffling, center attempt. Just misses the pass attempt. Portman with a shot on point. That's a save by the Wildcats. Beltry wins the draw back to Portman. Portman looking to pass it over to Terza, but that just misses the target. Terza's back to recover. Near side reverse shuffle on the near side wall. That's Skiff in, breaking the puck loose. Beltry in the corner. There's Stroya with a nifty little move in the corner to get free. Stroya still with it. Stroya near side wall in the neutral zone. Pins get it into the zone. Wildcats with it now. We got a hook. That's going to be Beltry serving a minute and a half. Fedorowski wins it back over to T-Meyer. T-Meyer reverses it around. Barnhouse looking to get it out of the zone. Success. Still whacking away on the wall. Scala over to T-Meyer. T-Meyer making a nifty move in the neutral zone. She's going to reverse it into the zone. Fedorowski in. That's T-Meyer just pushing her right back down in the zone. Wildcats looking to get it out. Near side pass attempt for a Wildcat. Scarcella there to keep it in. Barnhouse is going to join in on a forecheck. Wildcats reverse on the far side corner. Fedorowski there to keep it in. T-Meyer in. Shoveling back down to Fedorowski. A little bit of a match going on in the far side wall. Wildcats looking to get it out. Penn's got him pinned in a little bit right now. Pass broken up by Fedorowski. T-Meyer just going to push it back down into the zone. Barnhouse there, forechecking. Wildcats still trying to get it out. T-Meyer again, breaking that pass up. As Mia Reckenbaugh in there, take it back down in the zone. Far side pass for Scarcella, back to the point. Over to T-Meyer. T-Meyer with an open space, nice little low shot just off the target. Scarcella there to push it back towards the net. That's far side corner. T-Meyer, and the Wildcats finally get it out of the zone. We're going to have an ice. Oh, waved it off. 2:18 remaining in the first. Still 1-1. Penn's Wildcats. Scarcella with it. Oh, that's up to Stimmel. Stimmel met by a Wildcat. Gianni Bowman breaking that up. Stimmel's shot just goes high and wide. Stimmel with it. Little self-pass off the wall. Stimmel still with it. Wildcats break that loose. Oh, puck loose in front of the crease. We're going to freeze. 1:42 remaining in the first. Still 1-1. Stimmel with it. Nice little shot there. Nope. Still loose. Wildcats bring it out of the zone. That's Underwood on the back check. Underwood with it. Coming in through the zone. Underwood still with it. Backhand attempt. Nice. Puck still loose. Good little save there by the Wildcats. Stimmel. Whoa, just back check there by the... Stimmel still manages to get a shot off. Wildcats with it. Puck jarred loose. That's Stimmel and Underwood. Stimmel with another shot. Stimmel having a great first. Underwood with it. That's Underwood back in the corner, met by a group of Wildcats. Stimmel again keeping the puck in. Bowman's going to check, and that's offside. Oh, how was that? Okay. Pens regroup. Brown up to Skiff. We're offsides now. 32.9 seconds remaining in the first. 1-1. Penn's Wildcats. Beltree ties up in the draw, wins it back to Portman. Portman to Terza. Terza, pass intended for Stroya, just off her stick. Wildcats retrieve. Far side wall, but Terza's there to keep it in. Portman with it. Penn's pushing back down the zone and collecting for checking. And we're just going to run out of time. 1-1, Penn's Wildcats. Hope everyone had a great, safe Thanksgiving. Get some good leftovers today. Maybe you're doing a little shopping, online deals. Christmas is less than a month away. That's crazy. Got our first snow, nice and cold for you this morning. I think I saw 24 degrees on the car temperature gauge coming to the rink. Check your tires. I saw a lot of black ice accidents last night. Saw that on the news. So, yeah, make sure to check your tires. Look careful on the roads. Stay safe this holiday season. All right, so we got Fedorowski coming out. Fedorowski loses the draw there. Barnhouse looking to Scarcella with it. Oh, pass broken up by the Wildcats. Puck jarred loose. That's Mia Reckenbach. Far side wall. Just shoveling into the neutral zone to get it out. Pass intended for Barnhouse. Just out of her reach. Or offsides. Center ice face off. Fedorowski wins it cleanly back. Pass out to Reckenbach. Reckenbach fighting her way into the zone. Reckenbach's still in there, battling, keeping it loose. Brown looking to keep it in the zone, but that's Kerr back to the rescue. Cora jamming it back into the zone. Wildcats with it now. Broken up by Underwood. Underwood coming behind the cage, looking for space. Near side corner. Stimmel joining in on the back check. Kerr down in the near side corner. Kerr's coming back out. Far side wall. Met by a Wildcat. Reverses around. Kerr still with it. Looking for help. Pump chart up to Gianni Bowman. Bowman enters the zone. Nifty little move there. Shuffles it to the net, and we got a freeze by the Wildcats. 9:38 remaining in the second. There's Savina in on the draw. Wildcats going to draw, looking to get out of the zone. Half possession, they're coming out with it. Wildcats lose possession in the pen zone. Nope. Wildcats in the neutral zone. Portman interfering with the Wildcats' plans. They skip with it. Skip. Met by a Wildcat in the neutral zone. Wildcats with it. That's Feltry in on the forecheck, keeping it in the zone. Pass intended for Skiff. Brown with a great play. Oh, that was Portman. Wildcats back in the zone. Toss up. Got a whistle. Injured Wildcat. $8:28 remaining in the second. 1-1. Shaking up Wildcat on the ice. Speed movement. Coach is out to 10. This is the home rink to the RMU Colonials. They have Division I hockey, both female and male. We've been here a couple times to see a game. It's a nice little barn to watch a game. They were decommissioned for a few years, but recently, due to some local funding, are back into the Division I college hockey. Some of the girls have done a big sister, little sister program here. Kind of neat little experience for them. And the Wildcats back. Good to see that. Skating on our own. All right, that's good to see. Everyone's back. See where the draw is. Neutral zone draw. The dot just outside of the pen zone on the far side wall. Fedorowski in for the draw. Wildcats win the draw. Two pins enter on the forecheck. It's Barnhouse. Oh, this escapes her reach. Garcella. Okay. Garcella back. Loose puck in the Wildcat zone. Puck lost in the Wildcats' feet. Wildcats with it. T. Meyer in. Barna. Oh. Garcella. Garcella shot attempt block. Oh, shot attempt wide by Reckenbach. Garcella with it. That puck's just going to exit the zone. Scarcella shuffling backwards in our neutral zone. Pass ended up to Reckenbach. Reckenbach still with it. Looking for space. Barnhouse meets the Wildcat in the corner. It's Underwood. Coach up the tip by the point by T. Meyer. T-Meyer. Bowman trying to gain possession. T-Meyer. There's Ivy with a, just high shot. Bowman with it. Looking to put it back into the zone. Met by a group of Wildcats. Stimmel to T-Meyer. T-Meyer, far side wall, entered in the zone. A little bit of a hook there, mid call. There's Underwood. Far side wall just escapes there. Wildcats bring it out of the zone. Pass intent through the crease. No damage there. Stimmel with it. Stimmel in the neutral zone. Shooting the puck with her body. Wildcats in the neutral zone. Wildcats push it right back into the zone. That's Brown. Brown still with it. Brown enters the zone, takes it wide. One-on-one with the goalie. It's still loose, and that's a goal by Stroya. Brown with a great zone entry, coast to coast. Gets a shot on net. Loose puck. Stroya's there to put it home. 2-1 Pens. 5:36 remaining in the second. Tie up at the dot. Puck still loose. Skiff getting it out, pushing it right back into the Wildcat zone. Skiff's still there. Beltry joining in. And still looking to keep it in. Still loose in the Wildcat zone. There's Stroya with it again. Another shot on it. It's Stroya with another goal. 2 goals, 1 shift. Incredible. 3-1 now. 2 goals by Stroya on 1 shift. 5:15 remaining in the second. Pens are waking up now. Stroya shaking off the turkey sleepiness, waking the girls up. Stroya was looking for a change. Coach says no, stay out there. Beltry in on the draw. Stroya with it again. Oh, there, she still got it. Let's see if she can get the hat trick on 1 shift. Wildcats get it out of the zone. Pursued heavily by the Wildcats. Back into the Pen zone. Terza there to wheel her off. Terza putting it out. Pass up to Barnhouse. Barnhouse getting it out of the zone. Here's Portman wheeling it around. Enters the zone. Portman still with it. Rung off the post. That poke still loose. A little bit of a pushing match down there in front of the Wildcats crease. 3-1 Pens. 4:22 remaining in the second. We're going to have a offensive zone draw. Fedorowski with her line. Reckenball and Barnhouse on our wings. Scarcella and T-Meyer on the points. Fedorowski in. Wins it clean over to Reckenball. Reckenball back to T-Meyer. T-Meyer over to Scarcella. Scarcella with it. That puck is just jarred loose by a Wildcat forechecker, and that's offsides. 4:11 remaining in the second. Gets out just outside of the Wildcat zone. Near side faceoff. Fedorowski settles in. Fedorowski back to T-Meyer. T-Meyer enters the zone. Poke check by the Wildcats. T-Meyer with it again in the neutral zone, just pushing it through. Barnhouse and Rekabah looking to get it back into the offensive zone. Scarcella with it now. Taking it wide. Still with it behind the cage. Reverse attempt, backhand. Good freeze there by the Wildcats. 3:46 remaining in the second. Going to have an offensive zone draw. Fedorowski and her line still out there. Scarcella and T-Meyer. Wildcats are going to get a full change. Fedorowski lost the puck there in the ref's feet. Fedorowski back to T-Meyer. T-Meyer to Scarcella. Scarcella, shot attempt off the post, and that's out of play, just into the netting. Nice little rip there by Scarcella, right off the the crossbar, into the netting. Got to have another offensive zone draw. This time we've got Underwood in. Underwood with Bowman and Stimmel. Kerr and Brown on the points. Stimmel with it, with a goal earlier today. Underwood with it. Backhand attempt. Looks froze by the Wildcats. 3:21 in the second. Near side wall face off. Underwood in. Underwood shovels over to Stimmel. Stimmel loses control of it. But Brown's there to get it. Pens are back on side. Brown takes it in. Wildcats get it out of the zone. Kerr's there. Over to Underwood. Underwood still with it. Drop pass for Stimmel. Stimmel with a little soccer kick there on the puck. Stimmel gets a shot on net. Kick saved by the Wildcats goalie. There's Underwood in the far corner. Bowman in to help jar that loose. Squirts loose to a Wildcat. Wildcats getting it out of the zone, up through the neutral zone. 2v1. Wildcats waiting for help. Nice little skating there by the Wildcats. Met by a group of shin pads. Kerr with it out of the corner. Kerr's taking it wide. Looks like she lost an edge there. Underwood. Little purge there by the ref, jumping out of the way for the puck. Stimmel loses control. Wildcats able to keep it in. Just escapes Kerr's stick. Underwood there to help out with the defensive efforts. Stimmel. Kerr still with it. Just lost numbers there. Good save there by Aria. Going to have a defensive zone draw here. Here comes Underwood again. That's Beltry. Wildcats with it. Shot from the point. Fluttered off her stick. That's Portman. Portman back behind the cage looking for options. Shuffles it up near side up to Terza. Terza bring it up near side wall. Still with it. Terza still with it. Coming into the zone. Terza with a nice little move there. One-on-one with the goalie. Oh, and a nice pass there intended for Stroya. Just couldn't connect the dots. Reverse there by Terza on net. Great shift by Terza. Portman. Stroya with a good poke check to keep it in. Enters back into the pen zone. A minute remaining in the period. Wildcats near side wall. Skip and Stroya. Veltri tangled up in the neutral zone. Veltri up to Terza. Terza met by a Wildcat. Terza waiting for her line mates to get on side. Veltri looks to get it back in the zone. Wildcats intercept. Portman there to save. Broken up by Terza. Skip looking in for the loose puck. Wildcats get it back into the pen zone. 10 seconds remaining. Looks like we're going to end the period 3-1. And that's the end of 2. 3-1 Pens. Pens offense came alive there. Pair of goals by Stroya. Coach Ricky is in over there sharing some hockey knowledge. Drawing on the board. That's Coach Sarah's husband. Coach Ricky coaches at Shady Side Academy. All right, Coach Sarah's getting in there, bringing the girls in, huddling in. Okay, Fedorowski's line comes out. Breckenbaugh and Barnhouse on the wings. T. Meyer and Scarcello on the points. T. Meyer over to Scarcella. Scarcella with it. Enters the zone. Scarcella taking it wide. Backhand shuffle attempt for the net just off the target. Wildcats with it. Wildcats still with it. Entering the zone. Oh, the pass just missed the Wildcats partner. Here comes Scarcella. Scarcella's got Barnhouse, but Scarcella's just going to shuffle it into the corner. Scarcella pass attempt for Fedorowski, and that's a goal by Kira Fedorowski. Nice little pass there by Scarcella. 4-1 Pens. Kira Fedorowski on the goal. Great pass there by Scarcella in the corner. Shuffled in front of the crease. Here's Underwood on a draw. Pokes it free. Bowman in pursuing. Bowman still looking to keep it in. Still loose. Little hook there. No call. There's Kerr coming around the zone. Up to Stroya, or Stimmel. Here's Underwood. Underwood. Nice little back check there. Good back check. It's loose in front. No, just out of the reach of Bowman. Stimmel in the corner battling. Oh, Underwood coming out. Underwood with it. Up to Brown. Oh, just passed just out of the zone to Kerr. Kerr's there to take her time, wait for the team to get back on sides. Here comes Brown, entered back in the zone. Brown pushes it into behind the zone. 10 minutes remaining in the third. Good little poke check there by Bowman. Wildcats with it, coming out of the zone. To Brown. Saucer pass high for Kerr. Kerr reverse cycle, far side wall, coming up through the neutral zone. Kerr into the zone. Kerr still with it. Shot on net. Oh, and that's a goal. Great. Oh, Yeah, great shot by Kerr. 5-1 Pins. Great zone entry by Kerr. Shot on net. .936 remaining in the third. Veltri enters the draw. Stroya and Skiff. Stroya enter, push it into the zone. Skiff there to keep it. Oh, back check by the Wildcats. Portman with it. Portman shuffling around in the neutral zone, pushes it in. Terza there on the far side neutral zone poke check. Skip in to help her. Veltri nifty in the neutral zone. And that's offsides. A little too nifty there on the blue line. Line mates didn't know what was going on. 9:06 remaining in the third. 5-1 Pens. Veltri into the draw. Veltri manages it back over to Terza. Terza forechecked heavily, still with it. Reverses around, far side neutral zone. Terza enters the zone. Good little stick check there by the Wildcats. There's a shot deflected wide. Portman reverses it back over. Skiff in on the forecheck. Skiff with it. Up to Veltri. Veltri loses it in the far side wall. Portman there with a poke check. Portman's going to ride her into the corner. 8:24 remaining in the third. There's Portman coming out of the corner with it. Helped by Stroya to get that puck loose. There's Portman. Portman in through the neutral zone still. Pass broken up by Skip with it. Skip a shot on net. That just goes wide. There's Portman with a reverse jam attempt. And then we got a freeze by the Wildcats. 8:02 remaining in the third. 5-1 Pens. Got Fedorowski bringing her line mates out. Reckenball and Barnhouse. Team Iron Scarcella. Fedorowski waiting for her opponent to enter in for the draw. All right. I'm sure what somebody lost the mouth guard. Okay. Fedorowski pushes it over to Barnhouse. Barnhouse met by Wildcats. Poke check by Scarcella. Scarcella back up to Scarcella. Shot on point. Loose puck. Barnhouse in battling up. The Wildcats gain possession. 7:50 remaining in the third. 5-1 Pens. Fedorowski in for the draw. Wildcats push it back in their own corner. Wildcats looking for space behind the net. Freeze by Arya. 7:35 remaining in the third. Fedorowski in for the defensive zone draw. Shot from the point. Wildcats saved by loose puck. And we got a freeze by Arya. Fedorowski back in for the draw. Pushes it over to Barnhouse. Barnhouse back to the point. Scarcella. Scarcella looking for an option. Just cuts the corner. Coming up past the net. Back up to Fedorowski. Fedorowski loses it in the skates. There's going to be a good back check there by Reckenball. Reckenball is going to get a shot on net. Near side save there by the Wildcats. There's Barnhouse in the neutral zone. A shot on net by Barnhouse, and she's going to go to the goal. Wildcats are going to freeze. 6:47 remaining in the third. Still 5-1. Underwood's going to bring her line out. Bowman and Stimmel on her wings. Brown and Kerr on the points. To Kerr. Kerr's just going to funnel it towards the net. Bowman with a nice little shot attempt there. Brown's able to keep it in. Brown pushes it down behind the Wildcats cage. Stimmel in the corner. Looking to jar that loose. There's Underwood. Near side shot. Just wide. Wildcats with it. Broken up by Bowman. Bowman. Underwood with it. Underwood shot from the high slot. Oh, is that a goal? Underwood with a nice little low shot blocker side goal there. 6-1 Pens. .606 remaining in the third. 6-1 Pens. Underwood there. Brown up the Stimmel. Stimmel loses it in her feet. Her there to retrieve in her zone. Her still with it. Her's gonna ice it down. We're gonna have icing. We got a running clock now. Tournament rules. When you have five goal difference, the clock runs. Wildcats at the point. Oh, just escaped Stroyo. Oh, great save there by Aria. Wildcats met by a group of Pens. Skip what? Oh, that's Beltry. Beltry, Terza. Terza looking for space. Terza up to Stroya. Pass just off the mark. Pass shuffled in front of the net. Skip's going to go back in the corner and push that pass up to Veltri. Veltri. Terza's down in the corner. Wildcats bring it out of the zone. Skip's back there tying her up. The little team defensive effort there by the Pens. Oh, and a great save by Aria. That jarred loose right there in high scoring real estate. Loose puck behind the net. Puck loose. Pens able to get it out of danger. Stroya on the forecheck. Back into the Pen zone. 3:28 remaining. Portman with it. Looking for help. Scarcella shuffling it forward. There's Veltri. Veltri gaining space by going behind the cage. Veltri still with it. There's Veltri. Still with it. Pass looking for the points. Intercepted by the Wildcats. Wildcats back into the Pen zone. Scarcella there, though. 2:50 remaining. That's Mia Reckenbaugh. Just bounces over her stick. She's still in pursuit. Need to be passed by the Wildcats. Wildcats back into the Penn zone. Wildcats push it behind the Penn's cage. There's T. Meyer. T. Meyer just keeping it, just eating up time. And T. Meyer again. Loses it in the corner of the wall. T. Meyer with a quick little shift there. T. Meyer coming through the neutral zone. T. Meyer enters the zone. There's T. Meyer one-on-one. Oh, and just sails that one high. Two minutes remaining. Fedorowski, Barnhouse, Reckenbaugh, T. Meyer, Scarcella. Near side offensive zone draw. Fedorowski back to T. Meyer. T. Meyer from the point. Plus deflected. Reckenbaugh in the corner there. Fedorowski with it. Oh, pass intended back for the point. Just escapes both of them. Scarcella there. Up to Barnhouse. Barnhouse over to Reckenbaugh. Just misses. Fedorowski with it. Fedorowski met by a group of Wildcats. Wildcats managing to keep it in. There's Fedorowski with it coming through the neutral zone. Fedorowski up to Reckenbaugh. Wildcats get it out of the zone. Scarcella there, looking for space. Scarcella still taking it wide. Scarcella's just going to shuffle it into the zone, go get her own pass. .47 seconds remaining. Fedorowski with it. Oh, and that's off the post. Barnhouse coming out of the corner with it. Shuffling it, centering attempt missed. Reckenbaugh pursuing in the far corner. There's Kerr settling things down. Going to get an offensive zone change. Offensive line change. Wildcats with it. Underwood there in the neutral zone forechecking. Near side little tangle there. We've got a whistle. And that's going to be the game, folks. 6-1 Pens. This was game one of Burgh Fest. We'll play our second game this afternoon, closer to 5 p.m. Game will be up at Lemieux.